Okay. Let's see what we got to do with this one. I'm going to go 200. Oh, fuck. No. Just fucking press the wrong button. A stupid user interface on this device. Really silly. This will be an interesting one. Okay. Bit of contrast, and the copy density is going to be light. Again, saturation, sharpness as usual. Okay, what have we got? We've got something interesting. There is one part of this that's relevant. It's an artist's exhibition on screen. Interesting. And this one here is the most important one, David Hockney. Even though I typically hate the art world, I do have a respect for him because he was using photocopiers himself in 1986 and 1987, if I remember correctly, when I read about him. I think it was the first actual photocopier artist I'd ever heard of. So, but he doesn't do it anymore. It was just to him, at the time, it was just a phase. It wasn't something that he continued with much longer, but basically, I'll never forget that. And I'm hoping maybe one day he'll get back into it if he sees if he's not too high and holy, so to speak. Not holy literally, but holy as in he's well known, he's famous as an artist, and I'm just a fucking piece of shit that just does the photocopier. I don't feel like, now that looks brilliant. So we've emphasised him primarily, which is what we wanted. So this is a good master copy. So we're just going to put this, probably going to keep it. It's got David Hockney, the ex-photocopier artist. So basically I have some respect for him, whereas I don't really typically like things to do with art because I don't feel like my work has been adequately publicised in the art world. I feel shunned by the art world when I was young, and I just haven't got any kind of respect for it anymore. I don't feel I really give a shit anymore about whether my stuff hangs on a wall or just ends up in a fucking cupboard or in a box, where I'm hoping one day in the future there might be an opportunity that my work will become recognised, but I'll probably be dead. That's how it feels. But yeah, I don't know if David Hockney would want to view my shit because he's famous and I'm just a fucking unknown quantity. And he's probably gone past the photocopier phase. Long gone, so I don't know. It'd be nice if I could inspire him to take it up again, because he did some really nice work. He did some really good monocolour type work with the monocolour machines of the 80s, like the little machines like the Canon NP3225, which you could get coloured tone. It was a black and white machine, basically, and you could put coloured toner cartridges in it. The colours available were brown, red, blue and green, and these were like monocolours, and you could mix them together. You could run the paper through the machine more than once, should I say, and you could add these different colours by changing the cartridge or the developer unit, with the different colours. So basically, yeah, he did some of that experimental shit, and it looked really good. So I do have a respect for him. I'm not going to snub him like I snub people like Ken Doan, who I've got no respect for. Fucking children's drawings, fucking idiot, fucking money fucker, rich person with no fucking reason to be rich, dickhead. I don't care about Ken Doan. He can go fuck himself. His work's too commercial for my liking anyway. At least David Hockney had a go at photocopier art. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I forgot one thing. I think I forgot to put on the mirror image. I did, so I made 2 copies of the same shit again. Sorry, folks, I wasn't concentrating. Maybe thinking too much about Ken Doan may have distracted me. Shame on you, Ken Doan, fuckwit. Ha! No, I'm only joking, but I still hate him. Still hate Ken Doan. Ken Dunn. It should be called Ken Dunn. Ken done a shit in the toilet and he calls it art. No, he doesn't. That was another joke. But that's what his name sounds like, Dunn. As in done a shit in the toilet. Oh, I hope you hear that, Ken Doan, because I've got no respect for you, bitch. So let's see how this goes. Right. So this is really good. This has turned out that most of it, there's a little bit that's, I don't think that's not Ken Doan. Fuck him. That's not David Hockney, but we got mostly David Hockney on the page, which I'm really happy with. So I do hope David Hockney gets to see this on YouTube, if he's not too famous for YouTube. Hey, he's not famous like a movie star or a pop musician, but he's still in the art world. He's still well known. He's still a well-known figure. But you know, I don't know if he'll want to see my shit. I don't care. I mean, it'd be good if he did. But if he doesn't like my shit, well, what can I say? He's probably moved on from using photocopiers a long time ago. But anyway, I think that's a little bit crooked. I don't think we've got that straight enough. I have a problem with this curling issue. So I'm just wondering if I could work on this better, because this is David Hockney and I do have a respect for him for once being a photocopier artist, having a go at it. At least he had a go at it. At least he didn't shun it like, you know, I've met artists who have criticised me because I love my photocopier art, or I may have been a bit pushy with it, but sometimes you have to be pushy to get somewhere, and I'm being pushy on YouTube and Facebook and other social media platforms because, fuck, I want to make a fucking living out of this. I want to make my work. I want people to enjoy my work. I don't want it just being put in a box and left in a box for like 20 years. This shit's got to hang. But anyway, I think we can call that quits. I'm not totally happy with that piece, how it's sitting, but that piece is curled, so let's see if we can call it quits.